Let's talk about how students can become more independent and effective learners by developing metacognitive skills. In simple terms, metacognition is all about being aware of your own thinking and learning processes, basically learning how to learn. There are several practical ways teachers and students can work together to build these skills. First, it really helps when teachers are explicit about metacognitive strategies. For example, an instructor might think out loud while solving a problem, showing students how to approach a task, spot challenges, and pick the best strategy. When students see this process in action, it becomes easier for them to try it themselves. Setting clear goals and planning ahead is another important step. When students take a moment before starting an assignment to set specific achievable goals, they're more focused and intentional. Tools like planning templates or checklists can break big assignments into manageable steps and help students anticipate any roadblocks. Self monitoring is also key. Students should get in the habit of pausing during their work to check if they really understand what they're doing and whether they're making progress. Things like learning journals, graphic organizers, or simple stop and check reminders can make self assessment a regular part of the learning process. After finishing a task, reflection activities come into play. Structured reflection, like answering guided questions or writing a short reflection, encourages students to think about what went well, what didn't, and why. This kind of analysis helps them figure out what strategies to use next time. Learning isn't just a solo activity either. Working with peers through group projects or feedback sessions gives students a chance to talk through their ideas, compare approaches, and learn from each other's strategies. Formative assessments are another useful tool. These are low stakes quizzes or checks for understanding that come with targeted feedback. They help students spot where they're struggling early on so they can adjust their approach before it's too late. Finally, teaching students to analyze their mistakes is crucial. When instructors normalize errors as part of the learning process, students start to see mistakes as opportunities rather than setbacks. This builds resilience and helps them develop a growth mindset. By weaving these strategies into everyday teaching, educators can help students take charge of their own learning. Not only does this boost academic performance, but it also sets students up with skills they'll use throughout their lives.